Reiki,
What's that?
which is like an internal energy healing.
We don't want to talk about Reiki. Stop it. I won't let you. I won't let you do this to the camera.
I don't believe in it. I just find it fascinating.
And any excuse to talk about Reiki, this motherfucker.
It's somewhat it's fascinating. Okay, I just find it interesting. I don't
get
actually believe
indoctrinated.
it, but I'm like, really? Like that's how you would explain this? Like, oh, that's weird. Okay, so it's like this for rape. Okay, that's cool. That's weird. That's cool though, because like sort of like it's an interest in like a cult, like a sort of like how I'm interested in demonology. I don't want to summon demons,
my eyes.
but kind of interesting learning about it.
JJ is also interested in demonology.
I don't know what the fuck he did there.
What?
I tried to say demonology in a weird tone, but I just came out as nonsense.
Because
Demonology.
That's because you are a skibbity toilet.
Is this the fucking Balak Da drone? Hold the fuck on. Wait. The drone in Black Ops 6 looks like
What?
the Balak Da. Turkish drone that was used a lot in the Ukraine stuff, but the drone in Modern Warfare or in Black Ops 6 looks like the Balak Da. There was a song about it, but you don't hear it, the Balak Da song. I'm probably butchering it.
Also, hello.
There's no.
You didn't cut out, right?
Oh, hello?
Sound like you cut out.
Domination. Objective.
Or did I cut out?
No.
Right now, I'm trying to beat this
Okay,
last boss in Cult of the Lamb.
Oh, fuck, I want to get that, but can't. Okay, broke them. I fucking could have. But the Balak Da drone, it really fucking resembles.
You can make
It's
people have sex in this video game.
Aren't they?
It doesn't really show anything. It just shows them like kissing on the snout, and then
So kind of like Folly or like Folly Shelter
and then
style.
they run into a tent.
Like Folly
Yeah,
Shelter.
did you see the trailer though? In the trailer, they're like running around holding hands, and then they run into the what I can only describe as mating tent, and then the fucking tent like bounces twice. You can hear like the stereotypical like springs in a mattress squeak, and then they jump out and they're holding an thing.
Only T bounces.
Yes.
Now quick.
Rest.
Taking Bravo underway.
They've literally had sex before.
Yeah. Oh, see the resemblance between the two drones though, inclusive.
No.
Well, it's a bit. It does look a bit different, but the first thing I thought whenever I saw the Black Ops 6 one is just the fucking Balak Da. I'm probably butchering the name. Balak Da, if I'm saying it right.
Taking Bravo
Baghdad.
Can I hear the song for it?
It's when you put your dad in a bag.
Well, I'm gonna crash out and hope to fucking god I don't get shot in the back.
Charlie secured.
Oh, my chest.
I have 1,700 wood, and
Securing zone A.
Oh wait, fuck. Hold on. I fucking didn't click
1,200
that.
stone.
Losing Bravo.
And I'm dead.
Secured. Hold position. Taking C.
There we go. No, fucking not Google. Jesus. I clicked into it.
18 gold bars, 81 stone blocks.
Ah. God.
8.
Is this it now?
91 still blocks.
Oh, for fuck's sake, stop.
Excuse me.
God damn it. I keep copying the fucking Google link. Or pasting the Google link.
We're losing Alpha.
Get mine front.
Copy. There we go,
What?
Jesus.
Losing
There we
A.
go, Jesus, I
I
finally
thought you
fucking... I finally got it in there.
I thought you just said my cop. It.
No, I kept trying to cop. Was it? I looked up on Google the BO6 and clicked into the YouTube link, but it didn't actually copy. Whenever you copy the link to go into the video, it copies the Google link instead of the YouTube link.
Taking
So I have to click into the video, but whenever I did that, I didn't fucking copy the link before trying to paste it in again. So I still have the Google link instead of the YouTube link.
UAV established overhead.
Any of that makes sense to you, or does it sound like fucking problem nonsense? Have it broke you?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
For the love of the fuck.
Securing B.
The song's in there.
Objective's vulnerable. Let's make it ours.
Securing C.
I'm getting the shot for it.
Zone C.
I think instead I'm going to lean this way and blow my nose.
Taking B.
Got sin, so I can get my sin level up.
We're losing Charlie. Taking Bravo underway.
Ah.
Was that the sound you blow in your nose?
Yeah.
You sound like a World War II plane there.
I need to go find that member I lost.
Securing Alpha.
I don't know which.
Did you lose him to the green?
No, if you, I think maybe.
You're talking about one that left because he's full of sin.
Yeah.
Fuck, these
He'll
guys
just
are locked in.
appear and try to get you,
Taking the objective.
but whenever
Yeah,
you go
but-
under.
Charlie.
Area you go.
Nuh-uh.
Zone Charlie. Locked
Yeah,
down.
maybe.
Really?
I don't remember.
I have 27 members. I'm currently trying to like get my sin level up and get enough members so I can like stay a few days and not have to worry about like a bunch of food and whatnot. So I can get my own parts up before the big battle.
Fuck me, these guys just licking this. Not I'm just fucking losing it from the 2 drinks.
I need,
Enemy UAV inbound.
There we go.
Dude, I need more bones.
Oh, we're getting
I need to go
some.
now.
Oh, tongue. I need to fucking get into voice training properly.
Man, I need to heal this dude real quick.
Easy. How do you always find the time to do voice training?
Location.
Oh.
Enemy recon spotted.
What's that?
It's as simple as Kegels. You just find a moment where you're not really doing anything, and then
We're losing
you
Bravo.
do it.
Yeah, I mean, I totally there's a voice training that I go to that's in VR.
I've been really invested in the Far Cry 5 and New Dawn that I've been just zoned into the last few days. To where I didn't find the time.
Well,
I remember I tried for a while just because I was curious.
Taking C.
It is fun,
What?
but it's fast. Like, literally fast.
C secure. We're losing Charlie.
For you who didn't hear, I remember I tried Kegels once because I was curious.
We lost C.
It's an exercise for pregnant women, but it benefits men as well.
well, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not just for pregnant women either. I mean, it's for anyone really.
Yes. Basically, it just consists of clenching your butthole a whole bunch of times in a row. basically while lying in bed, I just did like 30 of them before going to sleep.
What do you mean your pelvic floor? More so.
My findings were that whenever I got a boner, it was just much harder. Nothing else.
Do you know if your balance improved or your control?
Just harder boner.
Fuck, this guy is camping like a fucking shitstain. I don't know what the fuck that meant. There's just this one really shitty camper right now that's just locked in the tree.
We're losing Alpha. You're supposed to be the CIA.
My nose. Fuck, I gotta sneeze.
Losing A. Taking C.
Jesus. Fuck, it won't go away.
Look up towards the light.
Charlie secured.
Touch and go again.
We don't work out what went wrong and fix it.
Oh. Any lower developments, Bran?
What?
Any lower developments made while you were sick? For the D&D stuff?
I've been a little creative as of late. In my fevered nights, just laying there and thinking while my eyes hurt for some reason, I designed an alien type in my head visually for the prefect system, as well as one night when I was woken up because of how sore all of my bones were. I went and I took a bath, and while I was in the bath, I came up with an idea for my own creative little isekai thing. So my thought was, overpowered isekai protagonist is kind of a genre at this point. But the thing is, their overpoweredness is typically in the main character has this like extremely destructive or multiplicative ability that gets out of hand really fast. What if, of course, they start with such ability, but this ability is not destructive, but defensive, and there's no bullshit caveats like the one cringe anime where it's like, I heal you so much you explode. The character is just infinitely durable. However,
Destroy the enemy.
that does not make them incapable of experiencing pain. And I don't mean the bullshit, shrug off sword attacks. Ouch, that hurt a little. I mean, like, everything hurts as much as it would.
Taken the lead.
A being with the blessing of Umber. A bark moth. A moth like that with the bark of a tree. Thus does it fly, taking only umbrage
Taken
to
the
its
lead.
injuries.
Stay on task.
But as a moth it is, will it burn?
Hostiles reclaimed
There's the follower.
I've
wait.
also been
fuck,
working on.
inactivity. I got to focus on
I
this.
also was working on the funny lizard people.
Oh?
Yeah. So, thus far, the most lore fleshed out race is the Raptorid. And the most visually fleshed out, I would say, are the, I don't know what I'm going to call them quite yet, but they're based on elephants.
Oh.
Basically, so you know about lizard people and how they rule the government?
Mm.
That's the Raptorid in the Prefect system. Essentially, they were in fact fucking around with humanity, except they weren't trying to rule us. They were experimenting on us. What this was it was a social science experiment that was going on. A ship essentially parked itself somewhere around Earth, and they started parasitically using the Earth's satellites. And a bunch of scientists were each handed a group of people, and they were like, alright, manipulate these people, make your group win. They need to win the planet Earth.
In what way do you mean win? Like, is there like a competition or what?
So, yeah, it's a sort of like a competition. Experiment in social science.
Mm.
Basically, they stoked hatred, they prodded fears, and they manipulated people.
So
Now, the
challenges-
balancing act is a little difficult because I don't want to be insensitive and say shit like 9/11 was secretly aliens.
Yeah.
But I will say things like the Hindenburg was aliens. A Raptorid agent put like space C4 on the Hindenburg and blew it up. Basically, think of it as think of it as like playing Civ, but you're not actually in control of a civilization. You can only suggest and try to manipulate and sway these people, and that is what the Raptors were doing.
So like Trump followers.
And then the Emperor Monochrome showed up on Earth, and he was like, "Hey, do you guys know you were being surrounded by lizard guys?" And that humanity was like, "What?" So after we realized that, we figured out how they were using our technology. We kicked them out, and we chased them out of the solar system, and we're really fucking mad at them. And they are the ones that humanity is currently at war with, like, directly.
Human intentions.
Because, you know, I'd imagine one country would be really mad if they learned another country was manipulating all of their politics to keep them, like, you know, biting at each other's necks.
Did he? I actually heard Russia kind of tried to do something similar, and then just all the people they sent out to do that defected.
Would be believable and hilarious.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of people that were trying to sway politics by buying out politicians. It's been a while there. I realized, oh, I don't have to treat everything around me like a cutthroat society, so I could actually live in peace here. And fucking defected and warned everyone about Russian politics.
It's the problem when you're one of those villains that like kills his minions is, wait a minute, I'm in deep over here, and I don't have to worry about being thrown out a window. I speak my mind. Because every single fucking Trump, like, not Trump, sorry, whenever I think of evil leader, my mind jumps to Trump. Every single, like, Putin opponent falls out of a window.
Oh no, it's even worse than I thought, too. I mean, I completely forgot about what happened to Cuba.
But anyway, back to Scalies in space.
What the?
Yeah, the Raptorids. I imagine they're not all evil, especially considering, like with our, you know, digression from the conversation, they're not nice to each other either. They are willing to experiment socially on an entire race. They're also willing to do other things to their own kind. They don't fight with regular soldiers, not when they can help it. They use things known as genoraptors, war breeds. essentially versions of their own race that have been built for combat.
Wait, so are these like a caste system, or are these just specially designed for the civilian? That's the only real time to fuck around with it?
There's enough of them to basically be considered a caste system, but the way that they're handled, you could consider it a clone army.
So there's no. So this is like a kind of like a more of a controlled use of them. It's only really for war.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are soldiers. They are to die and nothing else. So basically, the difference between a Genoraptor and a regular Raptorid is like the difference between a really long-armed, knuckle-swinging caveman and us.
Eat this.
I meant to say knuckle-dragging. Whatever, you get the idea. Now, of course, there are some Raptorids who are like, hey, you know, I don't really like living in a place where I basically have to do whatever the government tells me or get owned. So I'm gonna go and attempt to join the humans and their government that exists in a position where it's I have to do whatever the government tells me or I get owned.
Zone C secure.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Bravo locked. Bion requesting Hellstorm strike.
This is what I think is interesting about the prefect of Earth and the way that I've written him, because he's technically a dictator. Is that he has zero delusions of grandeur. He has negative delusions of grandeur, which just means he has super depression.
Zone A secure. We're losing Charlie. We're losing
He is vividly aware of how strong the Earth is and what he needs to do in order to, like, you know,
lost Alpha.
not allow humanity to fall into a warring states period and thusly get, like, dominated by outsiders.
Securing Charlie.
You thought of stop me either.
But it's very difficult to convince everyone of that.
Control of Bravo. B locked down. We're losing Bravo.
You-
Charlie secured. We lost B.
You okay?
So, yeah, I'm fine.
I just
Onto
saw
the
silence.
elephantine fellow. I don't know what I'm naming yet, but their visual design is more elephant-inspired than directly elephant-like.
Scout pulse activated.
They're going to be large humanoids. They're going to have the elephant tails, but they're going to kind of resemble somewhere between elephant and lion tails. They're going to have, you know, the thick gray skin. I'm going to give them
Secure.
a sort of modified version of an elephant's ears.
Scout pulse.
They're going to have, you know, sizable eyelashes, like how an elephant does. Maybe not quite the same.
Securing B.
And instead of a trunk, I'm just not gonna give them the trunk. I will, however, reference the trunk with their helmets. Put a big fucking tool on the front.
Eliminate.
Taking A.
They have tusks, but I'm going to take the tusks and kind of angle them more like how Oni have tusks, or like how like demons, like spooky guys in India have them.
We're losing Charlie.
And they will be
Controlling Bravo.
powerful physical assailants.
Enemy bagged.
I still have to figure out like how I'm gonna make them and their, you know, whole deal.
Hostile assault pack destroyed. And stay down.
I also have to design the Mamna, but the Mamna are easier to do because it's basically like they're just like multiple hordes of nomads that like occasionally have people split off, and then it's just a small group or clan that are running around.
Bagged.
We're losing Charlie.
So, as you might understand, A lot of infighting, a lot of people splitting up because it's technically family units. I learned that's the difference between a clan and a tribe. Is that a clan is like familial more.
Securing Alpha. Losing B.